freeing the trap of self-abuse. And that's feeling bad. And so therefore then we want to feel good. You see, so you were caught in that trap of wanting to feel good and avoid feeling bad, and yet the person who is the greatest abuser to us is ourselves, by the emotions that we are feeling, that are coming from fear, terror, guilt, shame, greed, lust, jealousy, anger, all of these emotions. And what happens is, in this 3D concept of who we are, like a role in a movie, these we're playing these different characteristics in showing that human emotions are limited to those. And then they give you love. You got eros, phileo, agape. You got 3 kind of love. Really? It's so much in this realm of this 3D is always glorifying the sexual aspects. The generating that of guaranteeing more humans, and then if you want less, then you do things to generate fewer and lesser. And the key to give up self-abuse is to give up fear. And the whole idea of what you think you're getting out of abusing yourself, because when we abuse ourselves, we're going to abuse others as well. And those people who are the greatest abusers are those who have, what would you say, are the most abused, because they are lacking the feelings, the qualities of who they are beyond these negative, so-called, or these painful emotions. And you could ask somebody, how are you feeling? They say, well, I'm feeling no pain. That's almost like a release from the suffering and the pain of so much is generated in the mind for what has happened in the past, what didn't happen in the past, what we're projecting into the future, the fear of the future, the generating that, the thinking it. But we're bringing all of that into the now. When you are free now already, we're already free. And what we bring into the now is what we're experiencing. And the more we are in tune with, and it's like called prayer without ceasing. That constant communion in the beingness of our divine love relationship with our beloveds. I call Mother, Father, divine, feminine, masculine, totality is one in many, not just one. See, it's not just oneness. It's sameness and difference. And when we get into the sameness and differences, we go beyond just impersonalism, and we go to the level of personalism, that we're all persons, and our nature as souls are feeling bodies. And when those feelings are controlled by thoughts and words and manifestations and all these beliefs and things, that's these veils of ignorance that we're perceiving through, and therefore empowering, making real, you see, in the real movie, the movie reel. And as always, first is to recognize and realize this, and then to know that your answers are within you in the sense of what you're asking, and by your partnering with our beloved, as I partner with our beloved, I guess there's no names really, but sweetness and who adore us and love us. There's no evil in the universe. There's no evil beyond that. It's no. These are concepts. These are symptoms of the infection of an inorganic mind virus of some kind, infecting humanity. The symptoms are envy, jealousy, fear, greed, miserliness. And some are more susceptible to this inorganic mind virus than others. And those who are immune are now beings consistently who they are, with love and compassion and joy of being, and in communion. You're practicing the presence. You are with the presence. You are, So how we heal ourselves from the abuse is to know that who we really are can never be abused. I've never been abused. I've been terrible, horrible words have been spoken to me. Threats have come to me, nastiest things you could ever imagine. Different scenarios and situations beyond any, it's like, whoa. Down really low, down just really, 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 really. And what it took, like, to go, I'm going to have to do this. I have to. Because it's who I am. And what we say, we've given our power to others, it's not their fault. It's not our fault. It's what we've been taught to believe is it's always outside of us, that we don't have it and we're not good enough. And then we abuse others because we're competing, envious, afraid they're going to take, they're going to have. This is false mind. These are the symptoms of the infection. And the medicine is to know and be yourself in every moment. And not letting the mind or the senses or others control you and make you an effect that they are causing, and you are simply a reactor machine. That mind is a machine because it's an inorganic machine operating as an infection in the minds of humans. And some are more susceptible, and they are the minions, the earth walkers for these beings. And to heal yourself of this infection, you have to recognize if it's there. And when it is, you recognize and you throw out the demon, because it's not who you are. And the demon tries to scare you all the time and give up your power, make you afraid, believe in death, hate others, war, fight in your own mind. Hey, you are your divine experiment. And your partner is with you. Strengthen that. You know. Anyway, stop abuse. And you have to say, what is my value in it? Why have I been doing it? Why am I afraid to give it up? Because you know what? You're afraid of your power. Because you've been taught the power, that's not good, you don't have any power. What do you think you are? You're not, your real power is knowing where the source of the power is, with you and with all. And yes, we are the energy, the divine energy of the divine energetic. So, look at where the source of the grief is coming from, the source of the abuse. Well, look at where are they coming from? And then you're believing it, and you're acting out the emotions, taking on and playing the part of the role in this scenario. Change the script. You don't need a script. See, when you're in the now, you're not predictable. Machines only operate on predictability, unification, be unpredictable. When I had my television ministry, Terry Cole-Whittaker Ministries, with love, Reverend Terry, it was so nice. Where do you belong? Where do you fit? You gotta have you fit somewhere. You gotta belong somewhere. You gotta be. Well, what do we have? I don't fit. They always want to know where's category? Where do you belong? So I can categorize you. I gotta know. No. That's the infection operating. The medicine you have with you, consciousness, being. And then, in that one, then whatever you want or need, you've got an issue. Because one of my students who's in my Grand Master program, we were talking, and she was talking about, she had a feeling in a part of her body. She was looking and said, well, what's going on there and everything. We were talking, I said, well, you know what I do, I said, I just ask immediately from my inner self. Just, you don't even have to basically have words. I said, just to be open and say, I want to know what is the cause, but, and immediately she said, oh, this, and I immediately had the same thought for her. So as I go, okay, there you go, Now what you want to do is search out what is the cause and natural cure for that. Because you see, every effect has a cause. When you change the cause, you change the effect. But every cause has, or effects, has symptoms. It's the symptoms of the cause. And that's that you can recognize the cause from the symptoms.
Anyway, you did